I was over here trying to fix the glare. I don't know if it'll show up in the video, but peace, love, blessing, prosperity to all you guys, man. And I actually was gonna shoot this video later. I actually shot the video in the whip, but I said some hurtful shit. And I'm probably say some hurtful shit again. Yeah, fuck. But this shit need to be motherfucking said, man. Come on now, this shit need to be motherfucking said. But I'm not gonna upload the original video because I was a little irate in that video, to say the least. I was a tad bit. I was really upset because the situation just happened. But peace, love, blessings, prosperity, man. I might shoot a couple videos right here while I got the time, because I ain't been shooting videos and tapping in with my good folks, man. So, but this video right here, man, listen. I noticed my man Ty, he was dropping some work related videos, man. And today I had a conversation with a motherfucker, man. A motherfucker that calls himself a man, etc., etc. But in my opinion, as of now, he demonstrated he's probably the furthest thing from it. He's probably the furthest thing from a man, you know what I'm saying? But and we're talking about a grown motherfucker, 30 to 35, 35 to 40, shit like that. Like, let's be for real. But what I want to say, as far as these 9 to 5s, these warehouse jobs, these factory jobs, these fast food jobs, these corporate jobs, any job, the 9 to 5s, the 7s to 7s, the 6 to 6s, you know, shit like that, the 2 to 12s, the 2 to 10s, whatever you want to call them. Listen, man, this video was inspired by a less than intelligent individual. This video was inspired by a motherfucker whose emotional IQ is in the motherfucking dumps. It's down in the motherfucking dumps, man. His emotional IQ is as low as it can go. You know what I'm saying? How low can it go? As low as it can go. You know what I mean? Listen, man. Number one thing, man. This guy called me complaining about not the work, but the people at work. The people at his job. And he's always complaining about the job, always complaining. Well, today I'm kind of at my wit's end with it, because that's what the bitch do. Complain, 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 complain. That's what the motherfucking hoes do. Complain, 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 complain. And they do all that complaining and stay. For instance, a bitch will sit here and cry about a nigga cheating on her, cry about a nigga doing this, crying about a nigga doing that, crying about a nigga doing this, crying about a nigga not doing this, crying about a nigga not doing that, but yet the bitch will stay. One thing I learned when it came to working is, man, you gotta treat these jobs like hoes. If you don't treat these jobs like hoes, they'll treat you like a motherfucking hoe. You feel me? You gotta treat these, you gotta pimp these jobs, and these jobs gonna motherfucking pimp you. You understand me? But yeah, roll with that. You gotta treat these jobs like hoes. You gotta pimp these motherfucking jobs, and these jobs will pimp you. You know what I'm saying? Now, that applies to only a certain demographic of workers. Whereas it's another demographic of workers, which this video is entirely dedicated to. or will be dedicated to, that need to be treated like hoes. This video is dedicated to a bunch of workers that need to be treated like hoes, that need to be pimped out in the workforce, that need that shit. Why? Because they're stupid. Ain't no other word to describe. They're fucking stupid. Now this individual doesn't, mind you, this individual doesn't have a pot to piss in nor a window to motherfucking throw it out. This individual doesn't have his own pot to piss in or his own window to throw it out. This individual barely has a way to work every day. Calling and asking for rides and all this and all that. They threaten to fire him if he late on this day. They threaten to fire him if he late on that day. That's this individual I'm referring to. They threatening to do this to him. They threatening to do that to him. When it comes to working, from what I've heard, he's pretty good at working, but this motherfucker ain't even living paycheck to paycheck. This motherfucker is like behind 4 paychecks. He's behind a month worth of paychecks. Behind a month. Some people live paycheck to paycheck, but then you got other people that their whole paycheck, they're not only their next paycheck is gone, the goddamn paycheck after that and the paycheck after that and the paycheck after that is already motherfucking gone. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that to shit on the man. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm about to shit on because he's a stupid ass motherfucker. And I'm about to shit on the rest of them because they're a bunch of stupid ass motherfuckers. Because no one understands. Any of you guys work. Any of you guys got a job. Any of you guys, y'all gotta know the type of individual I'm talking about. This is the type of individual that has nothing going on in life at all outside of the job. This motherfucker ain't got no hustle at all. This motherfucker ain't got no business mind at all. This motherfucker has bad credit. I mean, his shit is like in the hundreds, maybe even under 100. This individual does not have his own place to stay. He laid up with a bitch, you know what I'm saying? And the bitch don't work. The bitch don't do nothing. But yet, he gonna take his black ass to work once a week, maybe even twice a week, and start shit with his managers and start shit with his bosses and start all type of bullshit with, not the crew, with motherfuckers that have the ability to fire his motherfucking ass. Then when he gets fired, guess what? Guess who his black ass blames it on? The white man. They want to see me down. They don't want to see me win. No one understand. One of my videos, I said you gotta know when to shut the fuck up, and that's why I say I stopped posting so much. Cause at a certain time, you gotta know when to shut the fuck up. You gotta know when to shut the fuck up. If you don't know when to shut the fuck up, whether you black, white, Asian, Latino, Puerto Rican, whatever. If you don't know when to shut the fuck up, when you don't know when to hold your motherfucking tongue, all hell gonna break loose in your life, and it's gonna keep breaking loose in your life, and you ain't gonna never have shit because you don't know how to shut the fuck up. I'm giving it to you raw. You don't know how to shut the fuck up. And I get it. It was a time in my life I didn't know how to shut the fuck up. But guess what? I was 16 motherfucking years old. I was 15 motherfucking years old. I was 14 motherfucking years old. Here I am, and I stand as a grown-ass motherfucking man that knows when to shut the fuck up. That knows when another man has the upper hand. I hate to say it. I know when another man got the upper hand. I know when somebody had the upper hand on me. I know when to shut the fuck up. It's just, and then not only do I know when to shut the fuck up, I know when to shut the fuck up, and I know Okay, if I got to shut the fuck up, I know how to get from under that motherfucking thumb. I know how to get from under that man who has, you know what I'm saying, the upper hand. You understand me? That's what it's about. It's about being intelligent out this motherfucker. It ain't about being an emotional little bitch running around out here. Is you don't get your way, or some wrongdoing happen that ain't affecting your paycheck. Some wrongdoing happen that ain't affecting your livelihood. Some wronghoods happen that ain't affecting nothing you got going on. But yet you want to speak on it. You want to cause problems. You want to just start a job, and then 3 weeks into the job, oh man, these white folk doing this. Oh man, 'cause I'm in the South. Oh man, these white folk doing that. Oh man, this white boy came in 20 minutes late. They ain't say nothing to him. I come in 10 minutes late. They got a whole lot to say to me. They got all type of shit to say to me. I come in 10 minutes late, but this white boy, he came in 20 minutes late 3 days straight. They took goddamn 3 goddamn points from me and whoop, 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 but they ain't do nothing to that white boy. Motherfucker, look here. You got to know when to shut the fuck up. Get your ass there on time. Or quit, motherfucker. Stop being a motherfucking bitch. Stop complaining like a motherfucking bitch. Stop complaining and whining and crying like a goddamn 2-year-old. Stop goddamn acting like you about to start a motherfucking revolution in here, because you're not Nat Turner. Stop trying to act like you gonna speak for the people, because you're not Martin Luther King. You're not motherfucking Malcolm X around this bitch. You ain't about to invoke any change in this motherfucking corporation. Or in that corporation. You're not. But you got something to say. Oh, I'm gonna go say something to them. They took my points. They took this point, but this white boy come in 20 minutes later. They don't take nothing from him. I just hollered at him. They ain't take nothing from him. Let me tell you about that white boy. That white boy goddamn come from a family with money. That white boy got his own truck to drive to work. That white boy even bring one of his fellow white boys to work. That white boy could lose his job today and have another job tomorrow. Doing something better, probably. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, here your ass go. Barely making it to work. Barely having a ride. When the shift is over, you out here goddamn bumming a ride. Poor money management. You can't even ride the bus to work. And both of them, your house and the job, is within city limits. Too lazy to fucking walk to work. But yet you want to go say something to a motherfucker about a white boy coming in late, and you come in late, but yet you get disciplinary action and he don't. Motherfucker, they should have fired you. They should have fired your good dumb ass, because you don't have your motherfucking shit together. It's nothing you can do besides, one, quit, find another job. But oh, he don't have a car. He can't find another job. He don't have a car. He don't stay walking distance within any jobs that are worth a fuck. Your motherfucking hands are tied. And mind you, this person has no record. So what does that reflect on? That reflects on a tad bit of laziness. That shows a lack of intelligence. You don't have a record. You don't have a record, yet you don't have a car, yet you don't have a way to work, yet you got something to say to these people, because you busted and disgusted. And you, as why you're busted and disgusted, that really it shows a bunch of poor decision making. Because you know you need to get on your feet every day calling. Oh man, I hate this job, man. These motherfucking white folk, man, I hate that job. Them motherfucking white folk this, white folk that, white folk this, white folk that, white folk this, white. Man, shut the fuck up, man. Go join the motherfucking mosque. Go join the NOI. Go do something like that, man. See what they'll pay you. See what they'll pay you to goddamn slang some bean pies. See what they'll pay you to slang some motherfucking newspapers. And I hate talking like this because I am, from a skin folk, but a spade is a motherfucking spade. Stupid is motherfucking stupid. Ignorant is motherfucking ignorant. And anybody who been watching my channel know and understand that I, for one, cannot stand ignorance. And it's ignorant For a motherfucker to think they can battle a motherfucking corporation, battle a business, battle their employer when they have nothing. They have nothing. If we can take it back to the medieval times, when it's wartime, if they ain't got their money up, they're not going to war. If they don't got their troops up, they're not going to war. These motherfuckers in Westeros ain't gonna challenge a motherfucker over here in Winterfell if they don't have enough troops, if they don't have enough coin. If they don't have enough coin, they're not gonna challenge Targaryens if they don't have a way to motherfucking shoot down some dragons. Are you stupid? You want to? Ain't no R. This is why the motherfucker is stupid, and it's a lot of people like this. You probably know them if you work. You probably work with them. That motherfucker that ain't got nothing going on in their life, no hustle, no other source of income, no nothing, but yet they want to sit here and buck on the system that employs and pays them. Motherfucker, you need to be on your knees thanking them because you're one paycheck away from being kicked the fuck out the motel. You're one paycheck away from being evicted from your home. You're one paycheck away from them coming to pick your motherfucking car up at work, nigga. At work. But yet you got something to say to these motherfuckers, these bosses. You got something to say to these motherfuckers in administration. You got something to motherfuckers say to HR because you feel slighted some type way. But here it is, your life ain't together. You can't even walk out. You complaining because you really mad at yourself because you can't walk out and say, fuck this place. You don't have the strength, so you're going to cry like a little girl. You're going to cry like a little kid. You're going to cry like a little bitch. You're going to whine and complain like a little hoe. Pimping ain't coming around, and now you whine and complaining because pimping ain't coming around. Come on, man. That's not how men operate. If you don't like your job, if you don't like what you're doing in life, don't sit there and complain. Suck that shit up. Get your motherfucking life together, then leave. And on your way out, tell them whatever you need to motherfucking tell them. Tell them whatever you need to tell them on your way out to something more glorious. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit there, whine, bitch, and complain and say all this and say all that, but yet every fucking day you dealing with it. Get your life, nigga. Get your and it ain't that I hate them, but I can't stand people like that. People that just sit around and complain, whine, but yet they deal with the same shit every day. They don't do nothing to change it. And you're not going to change the corporation. You need to change your environment. You're not going to change the hood. You need to change your environment. Move your ass to the suburbs. You don't like seeing meth heads, crack addicts, and all that walking up and down the street. If you forget to cut your alarm on at your house, you're scared your shit gonna get broke in. Move. Don't whine, cry, and complain about the situations that you ultimately got yourself in with your decision making. As a man, the bitch I understand, but the man, no. The man, no. So it is what it is. That's all I'm telling you. That's all I got to say about that working shit and all that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like your job, if you don't like how they're discriminating, like, motherfucker, okay, I'm being in the South, yeah, it's racism at these jobs. Yeah, it's prejudice at these jobs. Oh, man, that ain't right. You ain't say nothing to the white man. But he said, okay, well, it's a proper way to go about doing things and addressing things. It's not, I'm going to pull up on that manager and have some words with him type shit. It ain't, I'm going to roll up on him. I got something to say about that. No, it's right HR. Even though HR on their side, now, let me tell you what HR probably do. HR, especially if you're in a small warehouse, a small factory, you got there complain to HR. HR gonna tap in with the person. Oh, you got on such and such case about being late 10 minutes, but you didn't get on such and such case, the white boy case for coming in 20 minutes late. Well, first and foremost, the white boy had a valid excuse, and he brought the excuse with him to work. I'm telling you a story about a motherfucker that don't believe in doctor's notes. Like, motherfuckers just call out and don't get doctor's notes. Like, come on, man. What you think a job gonna do? Nigga, take your ass to the... Yeah, I'm sick. Well, okay. Did you go to urgent care? Did you do anything? But nah, I didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Well, okay, well, you're gonna be suspended for such and such days, and don't come back till whoop whoop. Since you ain't got no doctors, no nothing, but yet you're sick. Oh man, the white man, they always on my case. Nigga, go get a doctor's note, nigga. Go get an excuse. Nigga, it's women online that will make you a fucking doctor's excuse for $10 fucking dollars. Like, let's be for fucking real. Let's be for fucking real. A lack of sauce, a lack of education, a stupid motherfucker. But yet when they fire him for calling out every other day, oh man, they was out to get me, man. These white folk, man, white folk did, white folk that, white man. And like I said, I hate talking like this because it's like it's a lot. I only work with but I mean, don't get it fucked up. The white boys do it too. You know what I'm saying? They get away with a lot more down here. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you this. One thing about like I say, a person could contact HR for some. It's proper channels you go through to address that. And one thing I do know, and see, I couldn't shut the fuck up at one point in time, but when I got sent to prison, I learned how to shut the fuck up real quick, because at the end of the day, you ain't winning with no CO. You might get off on a CO, you might outword a CO, you might do this to a CO, you might do that to a CO. But at the end of the day, the CO will throw your ass in that motherfucker cell, and that CO and his partner's gonna come see about you. And that's when I was in prison. That's how it went down. You know what I'm saying? So when a CO came through being a dick, all this, all that, you know, I knew how to shut the fuck up. They keep it a buck. I knew how to shut the fuck up. Now, it wasn't like yes, somebody. There wasn't no shit like that, but I just knew, okay, he poking at me. I got to shut the fuck up. Let him get on through. This shit will get dealt with eventually. But it's nothing you could do in the penitentiary. But one thing I learned, too, is that when you're dealing with dickheads, prejudiced people, racist people, dickhead officers like that, it always come back around, because they're going to fuck up and slip. They're going to treat everybody the way. They're going to continue being racist. They're going to continue being prejudiced. They're going to continue being dickheads to other people. Other people with a little more power, a little more juice, a little more than you have, a little more able to go to war with this person. And lo and behold, oh, damn, you heard the manager got fired? Oh, you heard, goddamn, they took his walkie-talkie and busted him down. They demoted that nigga. Oh, you heard, goddamn, they fired that CO. He goddamn fuck around and did whoop, whoop, whoop. And his people filed the lawsuit, or his people called up here and got to the bottom of it. Yeah, his people are fucking senator. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they went up there and whooped his ass. They didn't know, goddamn, he was tied in with a senator. A senator is his fucking uncle. I seen it happen. I see, his senator made one call. His job was out of here. Yeah, because you never know who you're dealing with. So, and I don't want to say that's karma. I don't believe in that karma like that. What I'm saying is people tend to move in behavioral patterns, and a racist person showing favoritism will continue to show favoritism to other people that they favorite, and eventually all that shit that he's sowing will come to fruition. All them seeds that he planting will grow in the weeds or grow in the trees. One of the two. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you handle it if you're not in a position to go to war. That's how you handle it if you ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out, but yet you're stuck at a dead-end job, and you know these motherfuckers probably don't like you at this job. You got to get your paper. You're not at a job to make motherfucking friends. You're at a job to motherfucking make money. You understand me? Niggas be having 13 and 14 motherfucking convictions on their record and blessed to get a motherfucking job, and then want to, 2 weeks into their job, they want to try and bring about change in that motherfucker. Yeah, man, come on, man. You were blessed to get the job, work that job until you can goddamn do something better. You know, till you come up with a better plan, till you can save up enough to open your own business. You got to know when to shut the fuck up. Blessings.